Welcome to Same Spit Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast, and it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification. If you clicked on this video to hit a Wendy Williams update, I need you to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Now, Spit Squad, Wendy Williams, she went on the Breakfast Club today, and she spoke about Diddy, but more importantly, she spoke about basically being abused by her person who is over the control of her estate and stuff like that. Now, we've been told that Wendy Williams got a dementia. We've been told that something's wrong with her. We've been told that she's incapacitated. And so this person used all of those things and the trauma that she was going to allegedly get her out of her money and hold on to the guardianship of Wendy Williams. And Wendy Williams says she's basically in a high class jail. So she say the room that she's in, she can go in and out of it, but she's on a floor where she need a key to get down in the elevator. Anybody who tries to come see her, her conservative have to approve it. And her niece was on the radio with her this morning, was basically saying it's been like this for the last 3 years, where they've been trying to make Wendy Williams seem like she's crazy, seem like she's incapacitated. And one thing you know about Wendy Williams is she's all over the place. Now, I was diagnosed before with ADHD, and I never believed in ADHD. I think that it's something that you need to really focus in on. But as I get older, I start to notice that your mind will jump all over the place. You'll have an idea about basketball, then you'll have an idea about football, then you'll have an idea about clothing, and that's how Wendy Williams talk, right? And Wendy Williams has always done that. Now, of course, she can hold a concise conversation, but when stuff jump in her mind, she instantly have to put it out. One, a lot of brilliant people do that. Now, I'm not saying I'm brilliant because I do that, but I'm saying people that you would never say, oh, this person is incapacitated. I use that word wrong. But anyway, this person is not able to control their ability to think. This person cannot able to form a cohesive thought, and that's just not the case with Wendy Williams. Yes, she's going through a couple of things. That's not to be denied. I'm not gonna lie and act like she's not going through a couple of things, but the way they trying to make her seem is not really what's happening. So I don't like that part of it. Now, we'll get to everything else later about it, but the last thing I know y'all want to hear, she says she's heard some horrible things about P. Diddy behind the scenes, and she definitely said that she believes that P. Diddy is gonna spend life in jail. Now, who knows what those things are, and who knows if he's going to get life in jail. But I think it's counterproductive for Wendy Williams to be fighting for her freedom while also fighting to keep somebody else in jail. Now, one way that this can work in her favor is that people may say, well, Wendy can't be that incapacitated. She remember what Puff did. She know that Puff going to jail. She know that Puff is wrong for the things that he's did. And I think that's conflating two issues. But salute to Wendy Williams, man. If everything is right with her, we don't believe she need to be under conservatorship. But one thing we have to keep an eye on is that we thought that Britney Spears didn't need to be under conservatorship. We thought that Britney Spears was in her right mind. We thought that Britney Spears was doing great with herself. But then we come to find out after she get out of her conservatorship that, yo, she might be a little off her rocker. So we also have to be cognizant of that. And I'm not saying this is the case with Wendy Williams, but some people can hold it together for a little while, long as it's on topic, long as you talking about the things that they know. And in my personal opinion, if things are going on with Wendy Williams and she needs to be under conservatorship, why wouldn't they allow her to be under conservatorship with her family and by her family, where somebody else can come see her, or where she can be in that? And a lot of times, I'm going to just be honest, people be going through things and they work against their best interest, right? What do I mean? Wendy Williams could possibly be in a situation where she's not doing good. She could be in a situation where she was going through some forgetfulness. You got to remember, she was going through a lot of trauma at one time. So forgetting things and stumbling over her words and maybe even dealing with a little alcoholism at the time could have made her off her rockers. And she was going through a divorce as well. So she was going through a lot of trauma at one time where she could have lost grip of her reality. She could have lost grip of what was really going on. She could have not really been paying attention to her money like she was supposed to be. And by her not doing that, people could have been taking advantage of her, but that don't mean that that was a long-standing thing. And right now, it is a lawsuit out against her conservatorship. Wendy Williams says she hasn't had a phone for 3 years. Her conservative took her phone away from her, and so she's not able to get in touch with people. But I'm on the fence about this. Like I say, when I heard her today on the Breakfast Club, I believe that she sounds well. I believe that she's doing good. But we saw Britney Spears get off her conservatorship, and we saw who she became and who she is now. So we can't necessarily go off of how she actually acting or how she actually feeling in this moment, especially when she's calling in to have a concise conversation about one thing that she want to do. But like I said, I do believe that she should have access to her family. I do believe that her family should be able to see her. I do believe that she should be able to be around her family. But if you feel like her family is going to blow her money, well, she should just have somebody and over her money who she trusts. And hey, even in that aspect, we can't control how or when a person will spend her money. But I think it should just be family, man. I think it should be her son, even if her son is having a discrepancy. Whoever Wendy say, yo, I want this person in charge of my money, and then after that, she has to live with that decision. So if that person blows her money within a year or two, or if that person misuses her funds, or if that person misused the way they deal her, at least she got what she wanted. In life, we have to allow people to be who they want to be. And when that hurts them, they have to deal with the consequences. If they hurt other people, they got to go to jail and deal with the consequences. So only way we can control people is we can't control people. Even when people go to jail, they still act the way they're going to act. If they want to act out, if they want to stab people, if they want to fight, if they want to gangbang. And I think that's the same thing here. If somebody want to abuse Wendy Williams, want to abuse her money, want to abuse the relationships that she's built, keep her, I would rather it be her family who get over on her, although her family should have her best interest. And I believe especially her niece will have her best interest. But I feel like it shouldn't be a conservatorship. Somebody who never built any of this stuff, somebody who never came to task with it should be able to have control over her life and her money. If you want more updates on Wendy Williams, hip hop, or celebrity news, hit the subscribe button. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair.